we have Adriel Vasquez. And Adriel has a very large, that's the only report I have from the MRI right now, I didn't order the MRI, protruding left L5-S1 disc. Can you take some steps forward, please? And this is his gait. Right now his gait, and you can turn around and come back, is terrible, and he's in a lot of pain, and he's in pain even when taking muscle relaxers and painkillers, Vicodin, etc. Now, when I take his left foot, hold this and turn out, don't let me turn in, he's got some weakness here. And that's an indicator of our pressure. A secondary indicator, pull back against my hand, is going to be a weak biceps femoris. Now arch your back real hard. And the first thing we notice is that he hates that. And don't let me turn in. And hold up. There's no improvement in that foot. Now crunch your abdominals really hard, pulling your pubic bone to your sternum. Hold and don't let me pull. How much stronger is that right now?
A lot stronger.
A lot stronger. He's in pain when he says that. Now lie back on your back. Okay, we also found, and I'm doing this as we're, I did a pre-screening on him. Hold this, and don't let me pull this way. Hold your body real strong and don't let me move. And he's got nothing there, and he's very powerful. Now I'm going to have him hold his adrenal point right there. Hold that and don't let me pull. How much stronger is that?
A lot stronger.
That's a lot stronger if you can hear what he's saying. Now, what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to do a straight leg raise. And that hurts, yes?
Yes.
How bad does that hurt?
Very much so.
Very much. So we have almost no straight leg raise here at all. Now, for the fun of it, I'm going to stimulate this adrenal point. Hold pressure there. Lock. And now?
That's a lot better. That's where it hurts.
It's a lot better. We doubled the range of motion just with the adrenal point. Now, the same thing. Hold that point. Now crunch your abdominals real hard. Pull your pubic bone to your sternum. You don't have to lift up your head. Crunch your pubic bone. Hold. That's good. That's about the same pain, yes? So we've tripled the range of motion. You can let that relax now. We've tripled the range of motion by crunching the abdominals and holding the adrenal point. These are very good signs. So bend this, turn it out, just like this. Hold it. Don't let me push in. How much stronger is that?
A lot stronger.
0 to 100, 0 no change, 100 perfect. Where's it at?
98%.
98% is a huge difference. Pull back against my hand. Beautiful. Swing your feet on the floor. I want you to stand up. And I want you to walk up and down the hallway. How do you feel like you're walking?
I feel like I have more lower leg strength now.
You do. There's
still a little bit of pain, but
okay. So in terms of strength, 0 is no change, 100 is 100% better. Where's your strength?
I would give it a 90% change.
Nice.
80%.
Pain.
Around that. Pain is
0 is no change, 100 is 100% better.
I mean, it's changed. It's better. It's to the point where it's not affecting me. Like I'm very gingerly walking. It's manageable pain, but it is a difference. I would say at least a 70%.
70% reduction in pain, 90%, 80 to 90% increase in strength.
Yeah, because I couldn't do that before.
Okay, yeah, you couldn't even come close to standing on one leg. So go up and down the hall again quickly. Oh, there you are. Adriel Vasquez, if you can read that. Let me see how close I can get to it. Will it focus or not focus? It won't focus on that. I've got Adriel Vasquez here, and we were looking at his huge lumbar disc.
That right.
Huge, huge. Adriel?
Yes.
You are Adriel, right?
Yes, I am.
Let me turn on the light, and we'll step out in the hallway where the light is even brighter yet.
Okay.
So, Adriel, how you doing today?
A lot better from day one.
Tell me about your back pain. 0 no change, 100 being perfect ideal.
Back pain has got to be at least around 80% change. I could barely even get up, let alone use my abs to sit up.
And now you can.
And now I can. I don't have to necessarily roll on a side, drop my feet down to get up. It's great.
So pain is 80% better. Overall function is how much better?
70%. This is the first week this is our third week of session, 2 weeks.
We have seen you 9 times.
9 times.
9 times with that huge disc.
That being said, this is my first week driving. I went back to work, very light duty, but obviously it's good to go back to work, get back to the...
And how long were you off?
About, I want to say a good 6 weeks, at least.
What type of therapies were you doing before?
Not really. I just, went and saw the orthopedist, and all they really suggested was surgery was the only way to get better. So, financially, I didn't have insurance at the time, so it was kind of a lose-win situation. But as well as I've met people that have had the surgery, including my father, and he still complains of back pains and such things. And so for me, cutting wasn't the first option.
Yeah, and at that point you were, how were you feeling?
Horrible. Non-functional.
We'll have you look at the camera.
Non-functional.
You look way better than you
Yeah.
did back then. And 0, no change, 100 perfect ideal, where you at?
Definitely 100% ideal. I mean, I'm doing everything that I was doing before. Just haven't really missed a beat yet, so.
When you say doing everything, you're playing golf, you're playing basketball, you're playing baseball, you're
Working
lifting
out,
at work.
swimming, doing everything that I was doing before.
Yeah, so just for the fun of it, remember he had a horrible straight leg raise, and some of us saw me pretty much torture him with the straight leg raise. Now the only thing that limits him is some level of flexibility. Strength is 100%, function is 100%, so we're real happy. Permission, do we have your permission to share this information with doctors, students, and patients everywhere?
Absolutely.
Any conditions on that?
No conditions.
Excellent. Thank you so much.